Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of a fairly recent um episode of the Power of the Prompt that we do here on the Autistic SuperChannel. Um, for those of you who may not be aware of this, WordPress.com, which is what the Autistic Super Blog is a part of, for new readers, WordPress gives us certain prompts to fill during the year or at a time and place when we want to, and just gives us an opportunity to answer the question the best way we know how. So for this one, the 67th power of the prompt, the prompt is, what are the most important things needed to live a good life? Obviously, I mean, I think that the most important things needed to live a good life not only is a roof over your head, but also wonderful friends and family, like a great support system. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have family that's supportive of me. That's very good to me. It's very kind to me. It's very direct with me when they need to. And I just want to say right out of the gate that I love them for it. Even at some point when I feel like it might be a little bit more harsh than I need it, or that I would like it to be. But I've also got wonderful friends, just wonderful friends in my life, and I have. I always like to say to my friends that I have very few I have a lot of acquaintances, but there are a lot of people who I know as my friends, like people who understand the real me, people I could be open and honest about. Um, that I could truly be myself, unmasked, and all that. I'm sure that fellow Spectrumites feel the same way when it comes to people that they can unmask around and be like, ah, like just be themselves, be their authentic selves, and just be who they are and just vent. It just feels so wonderful to have that. And I can't mention all of them right now, but I'd like to mention a few. Like there's best-selling author Jesse Saperstein, who I consider to be a wonderful friend to me. I feel like he and I kind of have that feeling where we're both celebrities. One's a local, albeit I'm a local one. He's a best-selling author, and when we talk with another friend of ours, I'm reminded of a I'm reminded of a time when we were at our friend's birthday party, and we were walking around a pond, and it just felt like, to Jesse and I, we felt we could be ourselves around this individual, and I consider him and Jesse two of my best friends, two people that I really feel like I could be myself around. Another person whom I've mentioned before is the CEO and president of the Global and Regional Autism Syndrome Partnership, of which I am part of the board of directors on. Um, I like to call her Captain, and she's just an amazing person. Like, there have been times when I felt really low on myself, that I really feel like like I can feel like I could vent to her, and she doesn't give me any kind of attitude or anything like that. She's always there to listen, and I always want to make sure that Kate knows that I'm appreciative of her friendship. And there are other people like like my friend Samantha, who's a wonderful person. Um, was a wonderful person, and just other people too. But I won't mention any more because I'm afraid people might think that but they know who they are, and I want them to know that they're really I really cherish them in my life. And then I have some things that are important to me is good food, like just being able to be able to relax. I should let you all know that uh, just being uh, al- also with good food is being able to just relax from work, to have a good work-life balance, and I'll get to that a little bit later on in the next video for the word of the year, because without I've had to kind of in the last 2 years I've had to kind of retweak retweak my work life balance, and I've felt that ever since I've tweaked my hours at my job, mostly because of Social Security, I feel like I'm able to relax. I feel like I'm able to just chill out. I feel like I'm just able to breathe for the first time in a while. Um, Other things that I need are that are important to live a good life are, at least in my opinion, DSPs, or direct support professionals, as they're commonly called. I have friends of mine who are just wonderful individuals, just wonderful staff. I mean, there are, there are three in there. There's one individual who I really don't want to mention, who I want to mention, but I'll call him Caleb, who is a fellow artist like myself, um, who I feel like I could talk to before he retired. I felt like I could talk to him as a fellow artist, because he's someone who is a guitarist, a musician, a wonderful musician, and he knew the artists that I knew, and I felt, as I do now, that I could really that I could really relax, that I could really be myself around this person. And I know I'm going off on a tangent, but and there's one other individual. I won't mention her name, but she's just a wonderful individual. All DSPs are, and I want to just say that I treasure them and thank them enough. And just being able to communicate with you all, I feel like it's an important thing. Not a It's not a necessary thing, but I feel like it's an important thing for myself to have technology like this, because um, socializing and being sociable, as I've learned with my autistic burnout, is really tough. So it really feels like a big weight off my shoulders when I could just come here, watch watch anything on TV or streaming and all that stuff, and just relax, like just chill out for the most part. Just really I really need them to really relax, and it really to type up my poetry. And that's another thing that I feel is important to live a good life, as two wonderful artists have proven to me. One who's passed away, the late Carol Saloom, and another person, the Poetic Hall of Famer of the Hudson Valley, Mikhail Horowitz. They've really shown me that art is really important for me to live a good life. And I'll mention one other person just off the top of my head. Just a wonderful artist and sculptor by the name of Michael Chacon. Who, if you check out his work, I mean, you can Google him. He's a wonderful artist, like a wonderful sculptor, and someone that I'm happy to consider a friend. Um, just even during the times when I'm going through the Stargaze Artist Studio tour, I'm able to talk to him, and I'm able to relax, and the minutes just fly by, and I just feel so lighter than air when I'm around him, and I'm around any artist too. Um, and there's one other person, Tara Batch, who's just a wonderful artist too, and I feel like I could talk to them both, and I could talk to all artists, and they know if they get me. So that's going to do it for this Power of the Prompt. Dear readers and viewers and listeners, if you if you like these videos, please like, share, subscribe. You can check me out on social media, on Facebook, X, Blue Sky, all that stuff. You can check out all my videos on the AutisticSuperblog.wordpress.com. Until next time, dear readers and viewers and listeners, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.